Let's get into our roundup of all the night's goals from around the ground. We're going to start up north. So Cork City made the long trip north to the 𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 Brandywell to face Derry City, and it was Cork that took an early lead. Benny Couteau's cross headed home by Kit Nelson to make it 1-0. The North Stand opened for the first time in the Brandywell, the new stand. They finally got to cheer in the second half. Derry City worked hard to find a way back into it. 15 minutes into that second half, they got their goal. Cork failed to clear, and it was Boyce to Boyce, Ronan Boyce finishing it off after Liam Boyce's header. Derry pushed on, and then 10 minutes later Michael Duffy fired them in front after being played through by Dom Thomas. His 5th goal of the season goes level with Aidan Keena on the goal scoring charts. Derry now unbeaten in 4, because that's how it finished after tonight's 2-1 win. Drogheda United started this evening just 1 point off the lead as they took on Waterford at Sullivan and Lamb Park. Just before the break, Ryan Brennan headed through, and Warren Davis got the goal, his 3rd of the season. Into the second half, and Drogheda's dream season continued, because they made it to Darren Markey's cross, eluding everyone, including the Waterford keeper Stephen McMullen. So 2-0 was the final score there. Let's head west next. Unbeaten Galway were level on points at the top of the league as they took on Shamrock Rovers at MD8 Park. But it was Rovers that took the lead just after the restart. Danny Grant's corner flapped at by Evan Watts, and Rory Gaffney on hand there to prod home. 1-0 the final score in Galway. Relief for Rovers. We find goals hard to come by. And finally, big game this at Dalymount Park. Second from bottom, Bohemians up against bottom side Sligo Rovers. Bohs off to a brilliant start in this one. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. Colin Whelan with the opener, followed 2 minutes later by Ross Tierney. And it was Dawson Devoy who was involved. That free kick for the first one, also involved in creating the second one. Brilliant finish by Tierney. Bohs flying, it seemed, but big hug as well for under pressure manager Alan Reynolds from Tierney. Sligo Rovers hit back in their own quick-fire 5 minutes spell. Francely Lomboto made it 2-1 on 24 minutes. And a bit of a carbon copy of this goal. Bohs hit on the counter-attack. It was 2-2 in the 29th minute. 𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 comes racing out of his goal, in for James Talbot tonight, and Owen Elding with the goal there, his 3rd goal of the season. Bohs, though, didn't panic. They got back in the groove in the second half. Ross Tierney with his 2nd of the night. Devoy involved again. Tierney's 3rd of the season. And they saved the best for last, and it was Devoy who got the goal. His performance deserved. He did the pressing and then added the coup de grace with a wonderful lob. And what a valuable 3 points for Bohs at the bottom end of the table. And that's only their 2nd home win, or 2nd win at Dalymount Park. Obviously the home game was against Rovers at the Aviva at the start of the season. Since the 19th of April last season, last year in 2024. So they've waited a long time for that one. There's confirmation of all the results you've just seen, and another look at the table as it stands. And Drogheda, they haven't gone away, you know. Drogheda are back on top of the table. Pat slipped down to 2nd after that at 0-0 draw tonight. Shells in 4th. Galway United still up there despite that defeat. And Bohs delighted to be edging a couple of places up at the table after that much needed victory tonight at Dalymount Park over Sligo Rovers.